Hello, dear students. My name is Zehra Recepi, and I am an English teacher at the primary school Panayot Ginovsky. Today, I have prepared the video lesson for you guys, and I hope you will enjoy it and you will find it useful. We will talk about the forms of the verbs, that is, the infinitives and the gerunds. We know that in English, a verb can be followed by the full infinitive. For example, to ask, the bare infinitive ask, or the gerund or the ing form asking. First, we will start discussing about the full infinitive or the infinitive with to. It is used after some verbs such as afford, agree, appear, choose, decide, forget, hope, intend, manage, offer, pretend, promise, refuse, want, would like, etc. This means that whenever we want to use any of the verbs given in this group, the following verbs will be with the two infinitives. Let's take a look at the examples. She promised to take her to the fun fair. We have the verb promised here, and then we have the to infinitive to take. Next, they agreed to meet at the bus station. The last example tells us how we make the negative with these verbs. We put not in front of the to infinitive. For example, he decided not to listen to his parents, which was wrong. We go on with the bare infinitive or the infinitive without to. There are different cases when the bare infinitive can be used in English, but we are going to mention only two of them in this lesson. The first case when a bare infinitive is used is after the modal verbs. May, might, can, could, must, mustn't, should, shouldn't, have to, don't have to. Whenever you want to use the modal verbs, the verb that comes after them in English is always in bare infinitive. Let's see the examples. She might arrive a bit late. We don't say she might to arrive. He can speak 5 languages. We don't say he can to speak. You should come to school in time. We don't say you should to come. Another example when the bare infinitive is used in English is always after the verbs let or make. The difference here is that after using the verb let or make, you need to put an object before the bare infinitive. Let's see. The examples here say, let him sit there. We don't say let him to sit. So we have the verb let, we have the object him, and then we have the bare infinitive sit. Why do you always make her do the housework? We don't say make her to do. Again, here we have the verb make, the object her, and then the bare infinitive do. Let's see the gerund form or the ing form of the verbs. The gerund or the ing form is used after certain verbs, such as avoid, admit, finish, give up, discuss, dislike, enjoy, keep, imagine, look forward to, mind, suggest, practice, miss, etc. Let's see how they look like when they are used in a sentence. For example, could you avoid making that noise? Would you mind passing me some salt, please? I suggest taking a faster train to London. When will you give up smoking? And the last one, which can be used in emails nowadays, I look forward to hearing from you soon. This means whenever we use any of the verbs given in this group, always they are followed by the ing form or the gerund in English. I hope I was clear until now, and in order to check your knowledge until here, we are going to do an exercise together. Read the sentences and underline the correct alternative. In each sentence, you have two options in blue which you need to choose for the correct answer. While you are doing the exercise, I will play some music for you. Okay, I hope you guys are ready until now, and let's take a look at the answers together. Number 1, you won't forget to buy milk on the way home, will you? I enjoy working with other people. You promised to take me with you. They refused to let us in. He doesn't mind getting up early on Sundays. I look forward to helping you paint the house. And Paul avoids using chemicals. I hope you fulfilled the task successfully. And since we are discussing about infinitives and gerunds, previously when we talked about the bare infinitives, we mentioned that the bare infinitive is used with the verbs let and make. Let's see now what is the difference in meaning between make and let. Whenever we want to oblige somebody to do something, we use make, we put another object, and then we use the verb in the bare infinitive. For example, my parents always make me stay at home on Saturday night. So we have the verb make, we have the object me, and the bare infinitive stay, which is used when we oblige somebody to do something. On the other hand, when we want to allow somebody to do something, in English we use let, we use the object and the bare infinitive. As in the example, she let me enter the museum although it was late. We have the verb let, the object me, and the verb enter in the bare infinitive. In order to check whether you learned the difference between make and let, I have another exercise for you, which you can find in your book's Pet Buster for 9th graders on page 88. That is exercise 8. The exercise says, fill the gaps with the correct form of the verb make and let. Be careful, somewhere you need to change the form of the verb. That is, you need to change the tense of the verb used in the sentence. Okay, let's check the answers together and see if you did a good job there. They bullied her so much that they made her cry. His parents let him do what he liked. Did you let John know that was going on? They made me promise not to tell anyone. The teacher made me stay behind after class. And the last one, that looks really difficult. Let me give you a hand. And another case when the infinitives are used are the imperatives. In English, the imperatives are usually used when we want to tell people what to do or when we give instructions to people. That is, they are either used when we give like a command to someone or an instruction how to do something. In order to form the imperative, we use the bare infinitive. For example, go, do, tell, etc. We make negative imperatives with don't, and the subject in these sentences is usually omitted. For example, we say, bring me some water, please. Open the books at page 32. Don't be afraid to ask. That was the negative with don't. We form the first person plural imperative with let's and bare infinitive when we want to say let us all do something. The negative form can be let's not, which is mostly used in English, or don't let's, which is rarely used in English. We use it to make suggestions. Let's have breakfast together, or don't let's watch TV tonight. Or the version that is mostly used, as I mentioned, let's not watch TV tonight. I hope I was clear, and I have prepared one last exercise for you guys. Complete the sentences below with the imperative form of the words. You have the verbs lend, stay, lean, speak, have, or get. The verb stay has already been used, and now you need to find the correct place for each of the verbs given above. Take your time and we'll check again together. Okay, let's see what you guys did here. The first one, which was already done for you guys, said, don't move, stay right where you are. Do not lean out of the window. Never speak to me like that again. Lend me your pen for a second, will you? Let's have a party on Saturday. And somebody get the door. If you realize all of the affirmative sentences are used with an exclamation mark in English. This was all for today. I hope you guys enjoyed it and I hope you liked the lesson. I will see you on another occasion and I wish you lots of success.